membincangkan tentang business proposal episod 9 dan 10. Para panelis kita malam ini terdiri daripada saya, Nadzru Iskandar daripada BuzzPOP TV, kake drama kita Jamal Raslan. What's up bro? How you doing?
Annyeonghaseyo. I'm good. Baru balik lepak, spend time dengan Syaz sekejap. Cari barang.
Oh nice. Dan seterusnya Tarmizi Ali. What's up bro? Hidden Gem.
Hidden Gem, orang sounds kurang. I can never get enough of that shit, man.
Aku suka kau punya.
Kau punya tu, you the man.
Background dia pun cool. Business proposal.
Dah lah, dia ambil background yang benda apa, saya paling koprat, paling generic, paling PowerPoint yang dia boleh jumpa. Macam
sebenarnya aku nak cari gambar apa hari.
Tak sempat.
Tak apa. Tak, kau simpan benda tu untuk finale nanti. Simpan untuk finale nanti.
Yang ni macam PowerPoint gila babi tu.
Itulah pasal gila babi. Takkanlah jondo bawah tu kalau dia letak Tae-Moo tu okey.
Alright guys, kita akan mulakan pembedahan kita malam ini dengan reaksi satu ayat. Alright, jadi reaksi satu ayat aku tentang episod minggu ini adalah kelakar nak mati. I mean, I love that finally selepas 8 episod, we finally see the romance blooming. It's turned up to 11, stock slow-mo, orang tengok each other, lepas tu feeling. It's kind of cool that you get to see that in both couples. And juga pada aku, this is episod yang paling lawak . Kau ada Mr. Guy yang next level shit. Dia sekarang dah come out of the closet. Dia macam, guys, I am with Boss Yo. Memang kelakar gila. And even Jo Ju Yong, aku tak expect yang oh my god.
Wait, adik aku baru dia share tadi dekat TikTok, ada orang buat klip dekat semua moment-moment the girl. So lepas tu dia spell kan, dia phonetically spell out everything that she says. Oh my god, who care? S tak ada. Who care? Kerrr. Memang bodoh je itu. Tiba-tiba ada bonding dengan dengan Young-Seo. Aku macam lawak gila.
You can do it. I think.
Alih-alih aku tengok je, bagus, galakkan dia ngorak boyfriend kau, bagus. Lepas tu kau kantong dengan boyfriend kau kena marah, kau yang merajuk dengan boyfriend kau. Bagus, buat.
It's crazy that like dah 10 episode in, they are still funny as fuck weh. Dia macam next level.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Jamal, silakan reaksi satu ayat kau, silakan.
Apart from one nitpick moment, aku tak habis gelar episod ni, and I feel minggu ni punya episod, and I feel that was really great. Sebab Sabtu Ahad aku tengok 25-21, probably some of the best, macam nak cakap kisah hidup that is done in a very sad but beautiful and manner yang memang aku tak nangis tengok filem. Serious shit. Aku nangis tengok bola, aku tak nangis tengok filem, aku tak nangis tengok TV series. I might have cried reading a book or two, but damn, episode that aku tengok 25-21 aku nangis. So bila aku tengok business proposal ni, aku lupa yang aku menangis tengok 25-21 sebab aku gelak. 5 minit 10 minit gelak, 5 minit 10 minit gelak, 5 minit 10 minit gelak. So it's cool lah. Benda aku semua nitpick je. It's a really good 2 episodes, and I feel that it's great sebab we don't have to laugh this much anymore because the stakes were not really high, but going into the finale weekend, we got stuff to settle. But it's just across 2 episodes. So meaning pacing tak lari, nothing was rushed, we pretty much know a lot of things, tapi still ada suspense dia. So macam wow, this is really solid writing. All writers, rom-com writers yang baru nak tulis benda dalam 12 episod, tolonglah tengok cerita ni. It's really solid writing. It might not be the best in the world, tapi in terms of pacing, they are fucking good, man.
Betul, setuju. Pacing dia memang epic, and they still keep the comedy high even dah episode 10.
They keep the comedy. Yang the best part is ada setengah cerita bila dia buat komedi bapak bila lawak gila, and then bila dia tukar tone to give a serious moment between the two characters, benda tu tak jadi because kau tak identify the characters as serious, kau identify the characters as lawak, or you identify the story as lawak. So bila dia jadi serious, macam asal tiba-tiba serious ni. But this story is just 2 people being really humorous and comedic, but they are serious people. They take themselves seriously. Tapi sebab benda tu kat dalam series, they are very earnest, kita tak rasa benda tu poyo lah. So bila dia comedic, kita extra, dan bila dia serious, kita dah ready. Dan typically, it's very balanced. So aku macam like, how do you do this? So casting aside, I think the directing and the writing team kena ambil banyak sangat credit. And then the producer yang memilih casting director tu kena pergi belanja makan lah. Sebab they got the right cast for the first 4 leads, and aku rasa dia punya supporting act semua cun. Very nicely done.
Nice. Seterusnya Tarmizi, silakan.
So after like 8 episode, 10 episode, this what I boleh simpulkan, it's more entertaining to have a TV series, drama or film that does simple things right, rather than you try to be different, be grandiose, be apa-apa semua, but fell short or just mediocre. So yes, these 2 episodes felt like the reward or payoff untuk kita setia daripada episod 1 sampai 8. So the director, the showrunners bagi kita, okay, this is what you have been waiting for, the episode 9 and 10, that you get all your plots, subplots, conflicts resolved except for the finale, and also you get the emotional the intimacy that you crave for, yang both of the main couples work for from episode 1 sampai episode 8. So this is the result, and it's all about sweetness. Kalau kau kecil manis, memang kau dah mati dah ni.
Tapi ni makan nasi, so boleh makan nasi, so ni okey. Jawapan Syaz kat dalam group, aku gelak lah babi Syaz. Ni boleh makan nasi, so dia okey lagi tu. Dia reply. Bukan ni yang reply macam tu.
Ni memang level kemanisan yang siap boleh potong kaki dah ni.
Betul. Dia yang bestnya, dia tak bagi kau lebih. Dia tak bagi kau lebih tau. Dia bagi kau just nice.
Yep. We always macam is good lah, this kind of wholesome entertainment, wholesome romance, and then macam dia punya episod ni tayang tengah-tengah minggu. So it's like macam bila you kerja seharian, you penat, and then you nak layan benda ni, you can easily get into, and then memang time weekend aku sentiasa penat, so macam kadang-kadang you nak layan something yang macam very high level apa-apa semua, taklah kena tunggu weekend. But here macam aku tunggu like pukul 9, pukul 10 benda tak refresh, tak ada lagi. Betul.
Hilang Monday Blues. Tak ada Monday Blues.
Aku dah I was about to say the exact same shit, bro. Sekarang ni diorang boleh buat advertise, orang boleh buat meme lah. Monday Blues is back because business proposal is gone.
Ada satu lagi week.
Satu lagi Monday.
Satu je.
Aku rasa macam kebiasaannya bila aku layan a TV series that I really like apa-apa semua, and then bila dia habis, biasanya aku ada that withdrawal syndrome lah. So I think macam yang ni pun aku akan menghadapi benda yang sama lah.
I think
akan ada sikit lah. There will be. For me, it will be tough for me because Sabtu, Ahad, Isnin, Selasa depan 25-21 habis, business proposal habis. Aku macam memang
betul.
Gut shot lah.
Waiting for the new
banyak lagi.
Banyak lagi, yes. April ada banyak.
April will bring a lot more.
A lot of shit, yes.
Alright guys, so dengan itu kita bakal membincangkan 3 plot menarik daripada episod Business Proposal minggu ini. Alright, jadi segmen pertama kita adalah tentang the leads, Tae-Moo dan juga Hari. Kita ada 3 soalan dalam segmen ini. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Tarmizi. Ni callback daripada minggu lepas yang Tarmizi cakap tak ada masa untuk parents ini. So soalan aku, apakah pendapat anda tentang comedic shenanigans yang melibatkan Shin Hari cuba menyorokkan Kang Tae-Moo daripada parentsnya dalam episod ke-10 sampai masuk dalam almari, bro. Almari tu macam almari budak. Aku macam kesian dia. Silakan.
it's I think macam this whole dia episod apa? 9 ke 10 yang
9-10 ya, 9-10 ya.
Tak, kita tengok 9 tapi episod dia menyorot dalam hari episod 10.
Episod 10 So we get the episode 9 yang macam apa right off the bat of episode 8 yang dia dah confess, and episode 9 is macam diorang start macam do the what couple does lah, macam pergi dating begitu apa-apa semua, but still macam be mindful untuk announce to the world lah. So the scene where macam apa pasal nak sembunyikan daripada parents tu is macam about that lah. So macam it's good that we really like this couple. So sebab daripada aku dulu kata intimacy Syari dengan Tae-Moo belum kelihatan in the earlier episode, and episode 9 and 10 ni dapat the bucket load. How macam dia orang dah start mesra, dia orang dah start comfortable and anything, but dia orang still macam be mindful that dia orang bukan boleh sewenang-wenangnya announce ke keluarga masing-masing apa-apa semua. But the magical thing is they are on the same page, which is macam in reality kalau macam kau dah berkouple dan seorang couple tak nak announce, biasanya the other party akan terasa macam kenapa kau tak nak announce aku sebagai kau punya pasangan, aku ni kau malu dengan aku ke apa-apa semua. But surprisingly dia tunjuk macam they are aware of the risk and everything, and they all setuju untuk plan properly, take the time apa-apa semua. And so macam untuk sementara waktu the episode 9 and 10 dia orang gunakan that as a plot point untuk macam add some the comedic humor, which in turn macam make us more likeable to the show and make us more kita suka these two couple. And then it's also macam cute lah kita tengok Tae-Moo dah, kita tengok style rambut dia dah lain, dah tak ada macam kat tepi apa semua macam tutup macam tu, which macam kita semua tak nak buat macam tu. So it's macam indirectly it humanize Tae-Moo punya character, bring him down to earth, macam baru nampak like dia dengan Hari ada macam almost the same level lah, tak macam dulu it's like macam the CEO executive cold hearted, tak ada perasaan. So sekarang dia sudah ada perasaan, he behaves more like macam a human being, and nampak bila dia behave macam tu baru macam Hari rasa selesa untuk open up, sebab dia mula rasa Tae-Moo more relatable and deserving lah for their each other's love.
Setuju. Aku mula-mula terkejut tau bila dia buat rambut turun bawah tu. Aku macam ni watak baru ke? Yang dia ajak pergi breakfast awal sebelum kerja tu. Aku macam ni watak mana dah episod 10 dah, kenapa pasal dia baru aku realize dia dah tak boleh buat rambut dia macam ni dah, pasal dia dah bukan belah tepi dah, sekarang dia ke bawah.
Aku rasa teori aku adalah dia belah tepi sebab dia nak tunjuk cool, tapi sekarang being cool doesn't matter anymore because he's cool to the person that loves him. Dia dah tak payah macam ni dah. Hello Asif. Tapi kan yang paling bangang lah, I will miss that shit. Sebab ada satu episod 7 ke 8 ada satu part tu dia macam it was the end of the scene, dia dah habis cakap or something, lepas tu macam scene tak pergi, lepas tu dia macam tu, lepas tu scene tu baru habis. Aku macam apa babi sini, so mata-mata tunggu dia nak buat macam tu baru dia cakap cut. Bodoh gila. Aku macam, dan sebab another thing is dia punya moment dia buat macam tu dua tau. One is very opportune moments bila when he speaks about himself or something he's done, lepas tu dia bangga macam, ya kalau tak benda macam ni okay, betul. Another one is macam okay ni kau bangga sorang-sorang, lepas tu dia buat macam tu, dia feel sorang-sorang. So aku rasa benda tu in a weird way makes him bukan cheapens him down, it's just that makes him a whole lot more accessible. So dia punya poyo bukan poyo yang fuck jelak lah aku tengok kau annoyingnya macam aku perasan bagus. Dia bukan perasan bagus, dia tahu dia bagus, dan dia tak pergi kat satu dunia cakap kat satu dunia dia bagus. That is the difference.
That is hard to do.
That is very hard to do sebab you have to identify with the poyo side, but you cannot be obnoxious at the same time, which is very hard to do. So dia tak obnoxious. Aku rasa dalam 10 episod kita tengok, tak pernah ada satu moment dia punya kepoyoan tu buat kita rasa ya Allah Muhammad ni obnoxiousnya. Tak ada, which is quite strange. Sebab kalau kau tengok What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, akan ada certain scenes Park Seo Joon akan macam okay bro chill bro, aku tahu kau CEO but itu sedikit show off. Dia ni show off pun best. I am good at everything. I mean everything. Macam tapi muka straight, bukan muka aku tahu aku tinggal, tak ada, muka straight. Aku macam
sekarang dia dah kira soft lah, dia punya Vincent
dia dah kira soft,
dah hilang. Sekarang rambut dia dah turun macam tu.
Sebab pintu funfair di dalam hati dia dah buka ni. So sekarang Ferris wheel semua tengah berpusing-pusing, lampu semua, music semua on. Aku rasa lah.
Alright, jadi soalan kedua adalah untuk Jamal ya. Apakah pendapat anda tentang Shin Ha-min dan Shin Hari mutually promising ya to keep each other secret, iaitu Ha-min curi duit daripada restoran, Hari sekarang tengah dating Tae-Moo, iaitu CEO dia, from their parents. Macam tunggu masa je nak bolos rahsia ni, and like more comedic shenanigans ke, apa pendapat kau?
Aku mula-mula aku tengok, aku rasa macam okay, why did the younger brother get this moment? Sebab for me, the previous time the younger brother had a moment was when the younger brother kantoi, kau ada Melomans punya tiket. So that was the first thing. So lepas tu kita nampak younger brother dia just datang bagi penyedap dan penyeri suasana saja. So when the younger brother had something like this, I felt that the writers said, okay, parents dia dah dapat moment dalam episode 7 where dia jemput Tae-Moo minum air di dalam bilik yang di-upgrade oleh Tae-Moo sendiri. Kau ajar the parents. So everybody has had their moments kan. So Atuk dah dapat awal-awal, Atuk lah yang kira drama macam aku. Yeah. So this is the episode where adik dia dapat, and because of how comedic and a bit over the top that it was done, kita merasakan yang macam alamak adik dia ni buat tahi besar. And then sebenarnya adik dia yang mencuri itu adalah inciting incident kepada Hari dengan ramai-ramai nak makan dekat restoran, and then dia nak masak ayam sama-sama for the ni.
Nak jadi nak buka restoran tu.
Nak buka restoran, itu je cerita dia. And then macam tiba-tiba parents dia orang balik macam korang bukan balik besok ke? Tu je inciting incident tu je. Tetapi what I like is that was economical. It was not new. Benda tu in fact probably some of people will say benda ni cliche, benda ni nak kena jadi sini je. But they did it in a very smooth, unforced, uncontrived manner. Okay, dah memang family dia buka kedai ni. So setup dia adalah mak dengan abah nak pergi kapan kebumian ke? Yes. So kedai siapa jaga? Tutup dah sehari. That is the seed. So adik dia pula macam, kedai tutup sehari, mak nak duit, tak boleh. So adik dia desperate, adik dia curi. So bila dia kantoi, adik dia curi. Lepas tu macam, alamak problem ni. Tapi sebab dah hampa-hampat duduk kat situ, aku masak untuk kau lah. Kau tengok kedai buka. So nampak tak? It's very nicely done. It's not forced at all. Because in fact, that was the first time we see all four of them, the two couples together, double date. Because pada aku, it was an extended date from pagi tu, dia pergi kerja sampai ke orphanage. So it was an extended date. Dia sampai malam, dia sampai kat situ. So kita tunggu 10 episod, finally we get to see. Kalau tidak kita nampak Young-Seo duk kutuk-kutuk. Apa benda lah Tae-Moo boyfriend layan best friend aku macam ni kan dia. And then boyfriend dia pula Seong-Hoon macam aku tak tahu macam nak defend kau. Aku pun indecisive macam nak explain kat kau. So we got to see all them today. And then lepas habis tu, parents dia sampai, benda tu nak jadi. So benda tu dah jadi in a new way lah. So kalau orang kata takkanlah budak tu menyorot dalam bilik. Benda tu logical, cuma because it's comedic, so that's when they put the comedic element there. So I love the whole thing.
Aku suka dia tengok window tu kan. Kalau aku lompat ni aku mati.
Itu bodoh. Tak, tu yang aku rasa benda ni bangang. Mamat ni bangang. Kau ni poyo kau, selamat kau ni charming lah. Sebab dalam semua benda kau boleh berani. Aku lompat ni boleh mati. Aku cuma tak kena karakter. Tapi that incongruity is where the humour is lah. And then bila dia kantoi dengan adik dia tu, sebab dia dah ada moment yang sangat suspenseful, bila dia nampak adik dia dan adik dia kantoi dengan dia, I felt that was a nice brother-sister thing. So, and I feel that aku rasa tak silaku Hari mungkin terdengar adik dia kata, okay bye-bye, nanti dating lagi. So macam, adik nak duit pergi dating je. Tu je, it's not a big thing. Kalau dia curi RM50, aku letak je lah balik RM50, faham tak? Dia bukan macam dia curi RM8,000. So I feel that that's the thing lah, that's the joke here, that's the situation here. So I was fine with it. Yang aku nitpick adalah Tae-Moo menyuruh kat dalam tu lama gila, lepas tu dia nak keluar tu komedik gila babi. I personally felt when that was all happening, I was like, tolonglah Tae-Moo tiba-tiba buka pintu. Saya boyfriend Hari. Sebab macam I was hoping for that to happen, sebab aku rasa bila aku suka sangat scene bapak Hari, parents Hari dengan Seong-Seo punya couple atau Young-Hoon, tengok siapa kau suka. Because kau nampak mak Hari selalu cakap, this is my second daughter, and then like everybody warmed up to her boyfriend, to that secretary Cha. And then it was a very nice family moment, and Tae-Moo did not have that. So I was kind of hoping for like, I was macam tolonglah Tae-Moo keluar macam kenapa, and then macam, oh why did you do this, now I have to explain to my parents. No, you don't have to explain anymore, your parents know me, I upgraded their room, I like your daughter, I would like you to know that, you know, we are together, and sebenarnya kita orang whatever. So benda tu jadi best, pada aku jadi wholesome, because for me episode 10 was the episode yang banyak film language yang diorang pakai, paling banyak. Cuma because it's comedy, you overlook that. The film language is basically the entire episode is about Tae-Moo facing his fears.
Betul.
Dia tak keluar, dia tak berani keluar.
Bila hujan
dia tak berani keluar. Itulah pasal. Disebab and then dua-dua masing-masing sedar, masing-masing tahu yang dia macam, oh tengah hujan lagi kita lepaslah kedai florist ni, lepas tu kita sembang. Lepas tu tengok ada pelanggan lain datang, oh hujan dah berhenti, selamat dah berhenti. Okay, now we can go. So there's a lot of that. So it was him overcoming that in a very nice soft manner. So for me it was a great episode, even though dia tak banyak emotional impact, because of the comedy satu. Dua is because dia lapik benda ni dengan nice, dengan gentle. Lepas tu ending tu dia bagikan kau. So Tae-Moo went through all this shit, and then the grandfather, because the grandfather didn't know, which is Tae-Moo's mistake, Tae-Moo accident. So it was like, it's very nicely done. So when he finally overcame his fears for the woman that he loves, now is him moving on with life, and the reality is that now I have to fight all this lah. So why aku petik yang film language tu is because 25-21 episode 14, which is last Sunday punya episode, film language terbaik K-drama aku pernah tengok, like the entire fucking episode. Like tolong lah, memang serious dekat scene ending dekat terowong tu. Hey man, it's just like wow, I signed up for the series, I did not expect that, and then I get that. So this series ada benda yang sama in episode 10, tapi macam dia light-hearted. So I really appreciated that. Like how do you guys know this? Like know when to do what and how much to do it, and when you like take a foot off the pedal and then just let the characters and the actors and the script do it. Aku sangat I'm like macam wow, I'm very impressed lah. I hope they win something at Big Sam next year. I just hope they win something.
Hopefully. Because
at least something.
Pada aku one in a million lah. One in a million.
Yeah, susah nak buat series macam ni. You can get all the comedy, but you're not gonna like all the characters. So dalam series ni tak ada karakter yang kau tak suka, walaupun dia jahat. Dan tak ada yang jahat-jahat sangat pun. Like Minggu, kau faham dia, tapi kau tahu dia ni flawed, tapi he is not disrespected as a character. Dia tak dijatuhkan. Siapa nama, Hari puts him down very nicely with a lot of very dignified. Even Yura yang kita tak suka sebab dia petty tu, dia drunk, dia tanya Hari tapi dia tak tanya in a very confrontational way. Dia jadi macam, kenapa apa yang kau buat dekat
Nanti kita bincangkan.
So I really like it. So it's like wow, how do you balance everything so nicely? And bila aku cakap pasal balance, this series is about food, and balance is very important. Again, there's another layer of like wow, there's a lot ni. There's a lot of hands, there's a lot of banyak tangan dalam juadah ni, but semua tangan tahu dia kena buat apa. And I feel that is well done lah.
Ya, aku nak tambah sikit yang pasal this rain, the rain.
It's a trope by the way. Aku nak kena cakap aku nak kena tambah. The rain, the boyfriend ada trauma. Lepas tu trauma tu specifically dengan rain is a trope in K-drama. So semua orang suka pakai trope tu pasal reason. Paling lekeh, the rain, lepas tu dia teringat kat trauma dia. Paling lekeh.
So aku pernah cakap dulu macam bila you are courting laki perempuan or laki-laki perempuan just to be keep up to the times. So okay.
Mizi, before you finish, aku nak kena respond to Ismawi. Dia kata, we gotta talk about the way Shin Hari low-key avoided the rain for Tae-Moo sake. Calon isteri Mitali 100%. Aku disagree. Dia adalah calon isteri Mi Hari 100%. Thank you very much. Silakan Mizi.
Okay, I will macam apa expand on that. Calon isteri 100% ni. So when you dah macam aware of each other feelings and you have come to a mutual decision that okay, you want to spend time together as much as possible apa semua. So benda ni just macam just attraction or macam passion itulah. So the next step is to develop the intimacy. So intimacy you nak develop, like I emphasize on the earlier episodes, that they need to have a moment that macam you let go all your invulnerabilities, which is dia punya fears
vulnerabilities
lah.
You mean?
Vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Vulnerabilities. So you have to let go all your vulnerabilities dan macam lay down all your cards. So supaya macam aku tengok this is me, all of me. So can you accept me semua ni or not? And the same for hari apa semua lah. So hari Tae-Moo. But I was expecting that macam kebiasaannya you wanted to do like that scene usually by talking lah, by bercakap, have a discussion ni apa semua. But what I really praise this, you do this in such a way that macam you ingat macam mula-mula it's just a normal date, and then macam tiba-tiba like heran juga, Hari was prepared, ada umbrella, seolah-olah macam Hari tanya Lee Si-woo, hari ni hujan ke tak? So and then macam the whole scene was play out macam a normal date, pergi sini apa semua, but then you realise macam dia sedar there's a rain apa semua, and then there's callback, flashback, dia macam sudah aware that fear Tae-Moo's fear of the rain apa semua. So each of the step tu memang seolah-olah disengajakan untuk macam tolong macam tak nak bagi Tae-Moo tu macam fear tu overwhelming him apa semua. And in the end macam dia berjaya, and then they have a perfect date. To top that off, lepas tu macam Tae-Moo realise what she was doing, and there's a big thing lah macam when somebody yang you suka actually menunjukkan secara tidak langsung yang she can accept you even though you ada fear apa semua ni. So which is kalau kau this macam it's like memberitahu kita for deep down for myself, this is like the relationship you want to be in. Orang tu macam really boleh terima kau punya fears, kau punya kelemahan, kau punya kryptonite apa semua. So the praise to the showrunners, directors semua, giving us this scene, doing it in a way that so indirect and macam banyak misdirection.
Tersirat, ya betul.
Instead of kalau kau tak terfikir kau nak how do you want to macam expose their vulnerabilities to each other apa semua. Kalau aku terfikir, aku ingat macam they will have some discussion apa semua. So macam bila dapat this scene,
it's show not tell, yeah.
Show not tell, correct.
Bila dapat this scene macam man, macam you really macam this is brilliant lah.
And you know one thing I like, because kau dah bagi point ni, aku pun nak sambung. The fact that the writing team, the creative team understands the characters very well. So untuk dua orang karakter yang jenis empathetic, jenis yang macam okay lah, benda-benda macam ni kau tak payah cakap lah, dia terus cover line, dia very jaga air muka punya karakter, atau in case of Tae-Moo dia agak sedikit awkward and dia tak tahu macam mana nak be forthright outside of work. Kalau feelings dia akan forthright dengan the Tae-Moo style. So dia bagi kita scene yang diorang fikir tentang masing-masing, dia empathize on the partners in this way. Tetapi kalau kau compare that with how Seong-Hoon dengan Young-Seo pula, diorang kena ada konflik dulu. Lepas konflik tu resolve, and lepas konflik tu resolve baru dia kata, okay, aku jenis orang macam ni, kau kena bagi tahu. Aku pun jenis orang macam ni, kau kena bagi tahu. But even then, lepas konflik tu resolve, dia tak tunjuk diorang sembang benda tu. Dia tunjuk Young-Seo terus kata, I takut ni. Masa I kecil, I macam ni. Mak I bercerai time ni, so I jadi macam ni. So, I macam ni. Lepas tu macam, Secretary Cham pergi, what are you saying? Why are you sharing all this? Dia kata, just to let you know, I pun ada banyak benda lagi I tak beritahu kat you. I pun sedar macam it's not fair to explain. So, it's very nicely done. Because this is how two people that have no problems talking to each other would talk about it. But for Hari dengan Tae-Moo punya couple, aku tahu, kau tahu, dia reveal cara lain. So this is very nicely done because typically in a series, kau selalunya nak one couple. And then the secondary couple is quite literally the secondary couple. But in this series, macam cerita Run On last year, the two couples are pushing and pulling the series at in tandem. So kalau couple ni, dalam 2 episod ni, couple ni tengah lead, these two couples, they take a back seat. And then the next following 2 episodes, these two couples will take the lead and then the earlier couple akan take a back seat. And then they will help each other solve each other's problem. So this is very tough to do. So it's a trend that is in K-drama in recent years. Dia macam the secondary supporting couple dah tak jadi supporting dah. Dia secondary couple terus. Dia tak ada supporting couple. Dia bukan macam okay, we will take a break for the for 2 episodes because dah 16 episode kita cerita pasal lead couple. Dia bukan. Throughout the series macam okay, the first half couple ni, the second half couple ni. So it's very nicely done.
Yes, I like satu lagi that I wish macam local drama could learn from this is macam the use of body language, subtle cues and also dialog yang minimalis to convey intimacy. So macam usually macam my pet peeves is macam kalau tengok local drama you nak menggambar macam the relationship has advanced, orang tu dah macam in the daripada friend zone kepada lovey-dovey, selalu guna montage. So I really don't like guna montage. I would like something like this. You nampak macam the behaviour before orang couple dengan after couple dah ada change, body language dah berubah, dia punya kata-kata pun dah berubah, how they communicate each other pun dah berubah. So
I have a lot to respond with to that. I don't feel like doing it today lah. So but ada banyak. ada banyak sebab kenapa kita macam gini tak buat.
Yeah, I know. Reason apa-apa semua, but sometimes macam
geram kan?
We should macam benda ni simple je. If you macam tengok closely, you listen, you apa semua.
That is okay. Without saying all the reasons kenapa macam tu, just as a remark. Sebab tu Yasmin Ahmad popular, at least among the urban crowd.
Yes, I agree.
Sebab she understands storytelling. Telling stories and storytelling are two different things. Telling stories is you telling a story. How you tell the story is storytelling. So setengah orang, bila kau jadi storyteller, aku cerita ni macam ni. Mula-mula A buat macam ni, lepas tu B cakap macam ni, lepas tu C buat macam ni, lepas tu D jadi. Itu telling a story. Storytelling, kau tahu tak kalau kau jumpa orang yang macam ni, apa perasaan kau? Kau tak tahu dia ni karakter A, B, C or D, faham tak? So there's two very very different ways. So Yasmin Ahmad is very good at telling stories. So bila dia buat penceritaan dan dia nampak ada gap kat dalam the advertising industry and the film industry, then dia buatlah benda tu. In the film industry, dia bawa benda yang dia dah belajar dalam advertising, which is how do I tell stories in a 2-minute format, 3-minute format. First, I convince Petronas that I can tell a solid story like a short film in 2 minutes because dia dah percaya kat aku nak buat advertisement tu 3 minit setengah, dia orang sapu je. They will pay for the airtime. Sebab the moment they pay for that 1-3 minute and a half story, 25 tahun orang sembang pasal benda tu. Which is true. Since she passed on, banyak agensi yang pegang akaun Petronas kata kau kena buat tone macam Yasmin Ahmad at least for the next 5 to 10 years.
Lepas tu dia orang tak faham. Lepas tu semua iklan raya sedih.
Correct.
Betul.
Correct. This is the point. Because Yasmin know macam what Missy cakap tadi, apa yang kau nak show, how do you show it, the nuances of storytelling, and dia master benda tu in a commercial punya medium, which is advertising. So bila dia buat filem, kita suka tak suka filem dia, kita tolak tepi. She knows how to make characters show by speaking and to speak by just showing and not saying anything. So dia pakar dengan benda-benda macam tu. So kita punya drama tak ada benda macam tu dan kita tak menghalusi sesuatu benda yang macam tu. Partly because of our audience. Lepas tu kau kena tengok studio siapa bagi duit. There's so many other reasons lah. Which is why Yasmin is popular. So in a manner of speaking, Yasmin's popularity might just be, or somebody like her punya popularity might just be the very thing that has even stagnated the industry. Because kalau kau bukan filmmaker, kau bukan studio, macam okay lah, we cannot do a Yasmin, but what can we do? Kau copy paste je. Itu masalah dia. Sebab then there's another few reasons lah. So I just refuse to go to that in this bedah. But it's ni lah. Macam kau cakap Mizi. It's very sad. It's very sad.
Well, subtlety is an art. It's an art form yang susah. Because you have to minimize to the core. So
itu satu. Itu kalau kau ambil on a vacuum. What you have to understand is that the reason why subtlety works is because, okay, ni aku tengok dekat Film Courage kat YouTube. You have text, pre-text, and then you have context, and then you have subtext. Subtlety is subtext. For you to have subtext, kau kena bagi konteks dengan teks tu betul. So, bila subtext dengan konteks tu yang establish the scene, the premise, so that bila dia petik satu ayat ni, subtext tu sampai. Subtext tu yang subtlety. So bila kau tak reti nak set up dan kau reti macam karakter cakap A, karakter jawab B, karakter cakap C, karakter jawab D, itu semua teks. Itu bukan konteks pun.
Betul.
Jadi kalau dia nak buat subtle, dia takkan buat subtle, dia akan buat lembut. Dia akan buat scene ni tak ada dialog. Tapi still scene dia mak dia tolong masak air, ambil air letak kat situ. Padahal kalau subtext is just perempuan tu masuk, lepas tu dia dapat air, mesti mak buat. Lepas tu tak nak minum lah. Lepas tu husband dia datang. Tengok awak dah marah kat saya. Saya buat air pun awak tak nak minum. Lepas tu budak tu macam dalam hati, shit, aku ingat mak aku yang buat air tu. Aku tak suka. The second one is subtext. The first one is context. So this is what you get lah. This is the difference.
Seni bro. Dah hilang daripada 1942 ke 1970-an. Dah hilang bro. It's gone.
Ya cik, itu zaman P. Ramlee, not 42.
Tak adalah.
Kau cakap 42 ke 82?
I was thinking of Amir Muhammad punya, he shared an article yesterday dekat Facebook.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
It's about the golden age of Malay
the golden
cinema.
Age, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yep. If that's the context, you're right. I agree with you.
Yeah. Soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini adalah untuk kesemua panelis. Apakah pendapat anda tentang tindakan Chairman Kang meeting dengan Shin Hari untuk menyuruh dia berhenti daripada continuing a relationship bersama Kang Tae-Moo? Sebelum Tae-Moo tiba-tiba accident on the way nak menghentikan meeting tersebut. Silakan Jamal. I think it's super contrived, but you only have 2 more episodes, so I don't care. I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, aku agree it is super contrived. Aku tak tahu nak cakap apa because I think the reaction would have been, I was expecting that Shin Hari would have spoken to Tae-Moo that, asal lah tu kau nak jumpa aku. But then again, the SMS or the message would have been, I know you are Shin Gum-hee, I know you are Shin Hari, my staff, and I know you are dating my son-in-law, my grandson. I would like to meet you. Do not tell him that I'm meeting you. Otherwise, blah 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 blah. So benda tu easy je. I think it's contrived, but I guess they kind of have, maybe they feel that they have to put a conflict in, because only the conflict would make the grandfather marah. Would escalate the matter. Sebab grandfather dia dah marah. But Tae-Moo rasa macam chill Atuk, kau nak aku kahwinkan, aku memang nak kahwin dah sekarang. But you just chill, I just need to figure this out. So Atuk dia pula tak suka getting played. And then dah lah getting played by orang-orang batu kantoi dengan orang-orang yang, and then dia tak tahu apa-apa. So I feel that's just it lah. I expected the Atuk to go and speak to go confront Tae-Moo himself. But the fact that he went to Hari is where the drama in K-drama comes lah. Kan, sebab kalau typically you would expect Datuk tu macam Tae-Moo kau balik sekarang, aku nak sembang dengan kau sikit, tapi ni dia terus pergi kat awet tu. So that was a bit for me, that was a bit contrived, that's a bit creepy lah, especially macam scene Young-Seo kantoi kena tangkap gambar dekat gym. Aku rasa benda tu contrived lah. That being said, I'm just gonna watch. This is the thing aku nitpick, ni je. Aku tak kisah the conflict, it's just how they got to the conflict. So but the series has shown that, and not just this series lah, K-dramas in the last 1 year have shown that dia punya preview, dia punya ending lain. Lepas tu kita sepanjang minggu tu dah speculate gila babi. Kat Reddit dah maki-maki dah. Fuck. Lepas tu macam, in the first 5 minutes of the next episode, oh macam ni ke? Okay.
I felt that in the end of episode 9 tau, hari Sabtu. Aku macam alamak, dia baru nak pegang tangan Datuk dia, apa yang korang buat kat sini? Tengok episode 10 hari Ahad. Alah, dia orang datang balik, lepas tu cakap it's a group dinner. Aku macam sial lah.
Aku macam personally I hope that I was hoping for that to happen. Meaning then the entire 10th episode is about Tae-Moo trying to convince the Atuk why Hari is right. So I was hoping for that to happen, but not that I'm complaining about the rest. So we see what happens in 11. Aku rasa Kubiang Atuk dia tak steady sebab Atuk dia tengok K-drama. Kalau Atuk dia tak tengok K-drama tu mungkin dia tak sentap. Tapi sebab Atuk dia dah tengok K-drama tu, dia macam dah tak boleh jadi. Aku takkan benarkan.
Tarmizi, kau rasa adakah Atuk Doraemon ni akan tampar orang dengan pork chop dalam episod depan?
Okay, kita macam have that in our heads because it's the foreshadowing of the meta drama dekat okay, but aku on the opposite side, aku tak rasa macam contrast sangat because okay, first Atuk ni Cemekang ni actually is not the typical Atuk. It's not the typical Atuk yang macam fikir orang kaya, antara dua jajat semua macam tu. Bukannya macam macam tu sangat. It's just macam I think that Shin Hari, the truth about Shin Hari ni was not presented to him properly.
Correct.
Which makes him macam dia suspicious Tae-Moo dating someone. And dia rasa anxious lah nak tahu siapa yang dia dating tu. So instead of menunggu Tae-Moo introduce Shin Hari properly, he took up upon himself take the initiative to find out. And then bila dia find out, dia tahu Shin Hari, lepas tu tengok muka Shin Hari, and then piece together macam she was Shin Kui. So I could understand that he was suspicious. And bila he suspicious, dia macam and then dia cuba confront lah Shin Hari tu nak to satisfy dia punya suspicious, to find out lah apa jadi, what is macam her deal, apa-apa semua. What we don't get in the scene is how Shin Hari explain herself. Or dia just senyap je, which macam fuel more his suspicions lah, sampai dia bagi ultimatum kata dia tak suka. But dia punya personality so far kita nampak dia kaki drama. Dia macam even the last punya ayat yang dekat Tae-Moo tu, dia kata tak kisah you dating dengan Shin Kui because you said you like her. So dia kata kat Tae-Moo macam nak kata janganlah macam anggap dia sebagai Atuk yang pentingkan darjat, pentingkan tu apa-apa semua. If you like her, kalau you introduce her, I would fine je, okay dengan keputusan you. So Cemekang, I don't think he is this macam bad grandpa, but we were we were fed that macam he might behave like that. Kalau dia behave like that, I still feel that macam he will macam kita panggil subvert expectation. Dia akan macam, I think he would do the right thing. Tak tahulah kalau dalam webtoon otherwise. But going with the story beat apa-apa semua, and then macam the accident tu, I think it's like macam sort of an event yang macam mungkin akan some sort of change dia punya perception, nak menunjukkan Hari genuinely cares ke Tae-Moo. So kalau Atuk tu sees that, mungkin itulah catalyst untuk Atuk tu berubah hati. So this is macam actually the Atuk is actually, kalau kita main game, is sort of the final boss lah. Memang rightly so pun, because Atuk okay, dia orang pun okay lah.
Betul. That is the final one lah, going into episode 11 and 12. Aku setuju. And I can't wait man, I can't wait. Sikit je lagi kan. Minggu depan, hari Isnin Selasa. Sikit je lagi.
Aku rasa benda tu akan jadi I hope it's not predictable. I mean like the ending is pretty much expected, but I hope the way we get there is not going to be predictable lah. Because I recall that the uncle is quite witty and the uncle has some wits about him. Ingat tak scene yang masa sebelum dia pergi ziarah the shooting dekat kampung mana yang ada ladang tu, yang sampai Shin Hari tutup muka dia jatuh kat dalam toilet, dalam air kat toilet tu kan, dia punya board member yang bawa dia datang, cantik kan tempat ni, kalau kita tukar jadi resort. Lepas tu dia kata, aku tahulah you've been buying pieces of land around here, you think I'm dumb ah? Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean you can play me for a fool. So I'm pretty sure atuk dia macam tu, and Mizi punya teori tu is most likely the right one lah, which is the uncle might be less impressed because of how Hari ended up with Tae-Moo, plus the fact that Tae-Moo and how he discovered that means Tae-Moo tak bagi tahu dekat dia bla 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 semua. So I think the charm would be that Shin Gum-hee that he really liked is actually Shin Hari that has benefited the company, and then that the Shin Hari herself cakap, if you don't allow me and Tae-Moo to be together, I will respect your wishes because you are the only family here, something like that lah. So dia akan terbuka hati. Or kalau kita nak bagi lawak cerita dia kan, kalau kita nak bagi lawak gila lah kan, atuk dia macam tu lah, aku tak percaya orang-orang macam ni. Lepas tu dia pergi makan, lepas tu Tae-Moo bawa pergi makan dekat kedai parents Hari. Lepas tu dia macam suka. Lepas tu macam Hari pula macam, okay lah, aku baru, this is my second day lepas berhenti kerja. Keluar nak ambil order macam, apa pasal dia dekat sini? Lepas tu macam, what are you doing here? This was my father's restaurant. Lepas tu macam, okay drama tu.
Kedai ayam.
Lepas tu mak Hari pula, oh so you are the one that sacked my daughter. Your son and your grandson love my daughter. Huh? I'm not going to serve my chicken to you. Macam tiba-tiba kan. Mak dia datang makan. Why I don't know. I mean like, okay, that mother has been acting in a lot of characters like that in the past 5 years. Dia dah jadi, dia tak typecast. Aku rasa dia is between typecast dan dia pun seronok. Sebab macam, jangan best lah jadi mak macam ni. Jadi macam semua orang dah bagi kat dia. I hope so. Tu je. That's all I say.
And one more thing I like, because dia punya conflict usually tak lama. Either resolve within the episode, or kalau
the following episode,
hujung episode, the following episode awal-awal tu dah habis lah. And then we move on to the next.
Yeah, and dia tak resolve in a cheap way.
Yeah.
I mean, more often than not, it's not in a cheap way. So kalau dia tak resolve benda tu, dan kita tahu benda ni tak penting. Macam contoh, adik Shin Hari curi duit. Then we know it's not important. So dia tak payah nak devote, here, 10 minit. Adik aku gaduh dengan adik aku lah, parents kita. We don't have to worry about that shit. Benda ni
It's
tak
very
penting.
economical kerana mereka hanya ada 12 episod. So they're very fast. Pacing diorang memang penting.
Efficient pacing, efficient plot.
Yeah, plot direction.
Nak tulis benda tu susah. Serious.
That's the beautiful part of it.
Serious susah. Really, really hard.
Alright guys, so dengan itu Kubi Ang TV bertanya, ada 12 episod aja ya? Yes, ada 12 episod je. Tapi story pasal parents Tae-Moo accident macam penting ke macam mana? Dia dah cover dah bro, dia dah cover dalam satu flashback dan juga dekat monastery dekat masa episod 10 tu.
Tetapi aku rasa they will round it up in this coming episode because Tae-Moo accident. So this is what, okay, I'm going back to my film language punya side. So it's very symbolic that the episode yang Tae-Moo overcame his traumas was the episode that he made into an accident, even though it was not raining anymore.
Yeah.
So for him, the accident did not matter because he needed to get to where the atuk is talking to Hari and he needed to explain by himself. So bila dia accident tu, and of course he's not gonna die like his parents. So bila dia accident tu, and then it might just be at the hospital ke mana-mana ke, semua orang datang berjumpa, and that happens, and that's it. So it might be even a line like macam Hari akan cakap, being Hari macam, oh you know, I know that you didn't like the rain, and I know that your parents died in an accident. It was very hard for you to share about that, and then because of me, you got into an accident. No, I got into an accident not because of you. I got into an accident for you. Ayat lebih kurang macam tu. So memang you might get that. You might get something like that. Which is like, okay, we do not have to worry about our parents anymore because this is us. This is me coming to terms with it. So aku rasa probably that might happen lah. Tapi itu if it was me in the team lah. If I'm not in the team, so aku tak tahu macam mana dia nak ni.
Hopefully we will be surprised dalam episode 11.
Yeah, aku just nak surprise je sebab like, we are in for the ride already. Last 2 episodes. Dia macam lah, unless you fuck up the last 2 episodes, you are not gonna. Yeah.
There's only 2 more episodes to go.
2 more episodes. So it's impossible. It's impossible for that to happen.
Yeah.
Kau dah boleh, kita dah boleh lock in kita punya ratings for this series already. That's as much as I can say. Easily, yeah.
Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen pertama kita dan sekarang kita bakal membincangkan babak menarik kita yang kedua. Alright, jadi babak menarik kita yang kedua adalah tentang the second leads, Seong-Hoon dan juga Young-Seo. Dalam segmen ini kita ada 2 soalan. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Jamal. Apakah pendapat anda tentang comedic shenanigans berkaitan dengan subplot Security Cha dengan director Jo Ju-yong yang dilamun cinta bertepuk sebelah tangan? Oh my god! Serta body subplot tentang bapa Young-Seo yang tidak agree tentang relationship Security Cha bersama Young-Seo. Came from nowhere, but I live that. Oh my god!
Aku dah kata, I think ini satu benda yang aku tak expect. I expected her to make a fuss, but I didn't expect it to be this fuss. And in fact, because of this fuss, aku rasa semua orang yang macam rasa dia annoying terus akan rasa dia ni comel lepas ni. Still annoying but comel at the same time. Sebab dia terus dalam dia punya compete dengan Young-Seo tu, bila dia dapat Young-Seo keluar rumah, horn kereta, masuk kereta, I do not know who to talk to. So it's not something personal for her. So the moment that shit happen, lepas tu Young-Seo macam immediately, okay, what's wrong? Apa yang tengah jadi ni? No, I nak kiri lah kita nak kat. So Young-Seo terus, okay, you can do it, fighting. So it's very nicely done. And it's very consistent with Young-Seo's character. And Young-Seo, kita rasa, kita tak pernah rasa Young-Seo benci dia. Kita just semua rasa rimas dengan karakter. Kita rasa rimas, kita rasa annoyed dengan karakter dia. So bila Young-Seo accepts Ju-young macam tu, kita pun macam okay, kalau Young-Seo okay, kita okay. That's it. So I love how they did it. And then after that, she becomes memorable. So dia punya PL tu, dia punya perangai tu is a PL and a perangai. And in fact, aku like the fact that, aku suka sangat the fact that bila lepas dia jumpa Young-Seo, dia pergi dekat office, itu bangang lah. Benda ni takkan jadi, susah nak jadi in real life. Boleh, tapi susah. Waktu tunggu, dan kenapa aku kata susah, simple je. Orang macam Tae-Moo dengan sekretari punya Cha, dia takkan lalu main lobby. Dia akan masuk daripada parking punya lift, dia takkan lalu main lobby. Itu je point aku. But the fact that she went there, she waited at the lobby and diorang lalu lobby. And then bila benda tu escalate, dia belah. Dia tak macam meraung, dia tak, nothing. I just wanted to say sorry. Wanted to say sorry, that's all. So I kind of like that. She realised where her boundary was, and then dia macam, okay, I did it wrong. Which is very redeeming for me. Sekarang ni yang bestnya, bila anak dia dah macam tu, lagilah senang kita nak beri mak dia. Mak dia macam, bagi nak kena aku dengan ni. So it's pretty fun. It's like, wow, this is so economical. It's great. So now kita tak ada karakter pakai buang. Which is again another point that is very hard to do lah in series.
I felt like when she first got introduced to the series, aku macam, who the fuck is this? Macam
I was worried because dia punya karakter tu could go wrong tau.
Could go wrong, yes. She is the trope, but Mrs. Point is correct. She could go wrong. So orang macam kau ni yang tak familiar, kau macam, apa benda sial? Aku macam dah, sudah ada juga seko yang macam ni lah cerita ni. Oh my god, coffee! Everybody do the coffee. I love her because dia code switch at the right place at the right time. Macam korang nak pergi eat steak tak? Dia macam kau faham tak? Orang yang cakap macam tu. Kalau member kita cakap itu memang kena sepu. Apa benda eat steak ni? Makan steak, nak cakap makan. Makan ke tak cakap makan? So dia macam tu. So it's like
dia macam orang luar bandar datang KL, nama dia Katijah. Tiba-tiba datang KL, my name is Katie. Call me Katie. Aku macam pakok bah.
Nick, Katie aku bagi buka lagi. Kalau dia kata, my name is Katijah, itu memang aku lempang. Kalau if I were right, kalau kita cerita tu, oh, my name is Ketija. Oh, Ketija, I was expecting Katie. Well, Katie, no, so orang putih. No, I am not. I am original. I'm Ketija. Apa, lempang. Baik. So she is like that, which is really, really nice lah, to be honest with you. And dia tak overdo. Dia punya overdo tu, cing 2 minit
putih ke Melayu ke sama je.
Betul. Dia punya OTT 2 minit je. And that's why it's great. 2 minit, the next 2 episodes kita tak jumpa. Lepas tu bila kita jumpa dalam siri pada muka. I'm going to buy the last piece. No, there are 2 pieces left and I got the second last piece. Macam dia macam bodoh sial. So it's pretty cool. And kita tak boleh kutuk dia sangat sebab taste dia sama dengan taste Young-Seo. Beza dia Young-Seo beli dulu. So she got taste, cuma dia lambat lah sebab dia macam tu. With regards to bapa Young-Seo tak suka, I was expecting this to happen. I just forgot about it. Of course lah. Kan kau bising-bising, kau nak arrange marriage anak kau lari, kau cakap okay kau lari, kau tunggu nanti kau minta belikan aku, anak kau jadi independent sebab you brought your daughter up well. And then sebab you're the father kan, kau nak jaga nama company lah, nama family lah, apa benda. Lepas tu anak kau tak bagi tahu yang anak dia dating. Lepas tu sama macam the grandfather lah, apa benda ni aku nak set up sikit punya susah sampai malu-malu semua, dia tak nak bagi detail lah, kenapa tak cakap kat aku benda? Confirm lah tu. So aku rasa benda tu boleh settle sebab apa? Yang settle ni bukan anak dia, yang settle ni bukan Sekretari Cha. Dan anak dia of course akan try nak settle dulu, tapi Sekretari Cha akan dapat bantuan daripada Atuk Doraemon kita.
Oh, nice.
What? You think my grandson is not good enough for your daughter? Oh. Best. Aku nak tengok. What? You think secretary is Lee? How much are you paying your secretary? Oh, fear. Dia cerita. So it's pretty good lah. I'm kind of hoping for that to happen. So Atuk CEO chairman, Atuk CEO chairman. Baru best. Dia jadi macam alang-alang.
Chairman Kang macam takut dengan Jo Ju-Yong punya mak. Pasal Jo Ju-Yong punya mak comes on to him.
Correct.
Okay.
Itu pun best juga. Aku harap not to memalukan Ju-Yong punya karakter. Sebab aku rasa Ju-Yong akan defend diri dia. Sebab masa dia minta maaf kata, I suka kat you tapi hati you dah kat orang lain. So I tak boleh buat apa, I nak minta maaf. So I think she's fine. So aku rasa akan jadi scene siapa nama ni, Tae-Moo atau Sekretari Cha, kelas anak dia, Ju-Yong sendiri yang akan defend kata, I am not going to I cannot paksa orang yang tak suka kat aku suka kat aku. It is not my destiny. Babi lah, dia cakap destiny tu pun lawas ya. Oh my god, it's not my taste, you are my taste. Destiny is destiny. Aku bodoh saya sini. I think I do not like the mother, but I think she's coming out at just the right time. So now episode 11 is going to be the episode where we settle all that shit. So episode 12 is the epilogue where everybody gets married. Yay! It's just nice.
Yes.
It's just nice. Macam ni betul sebaik. Datuk Doraemon to sweep in for the win. Mula-mula dia salah taktik, dia salah, so offside trap tu tak jadi, tapi dia sebab dia sweeper, dia libero, dia sweep for the win, dia cover line. Yes. Boleh. We believe in Atuk Doraemon. Kita kena faham Atuk marah sebab dia nak anak dia kahwin. Dia nak cucu dia kahwin kan, dia cakap, go make me great grandsons. So yes.
Alright, jadi
I think the episode 11 untuk settlekan.
Actually kan, actually betul lah. Semua subplot dah habis lah.
Yes.
So this was the actual subplot that kicked off the series. Papa Young-Seo kata, engkau pergi dating sekarang, aku dah arrange blind date untuk kau. So this should be the last plot to tie up lah, and then settle lah.
Yes, I think macam ni, the final boss is the Atuk dan Tae-Moo dengan Shihari. So once that settle, the epilogue, that one should be settled episode 11. Episode 12 usually is the epilogue episode, but you need macam the main couple something to do. So main couple akan tolong settlekan complete Seong-Hoon dengan Young-Seo ni sebagai bonus plot.
Yes, I think that will be nice.
Dan aku rasa mungkin kalau kita ikut format kau Mizi, kita akan nampak dan jumpa kembali version Tae-Moo yang macam ni.
Yeah.
Pegang-pegang rambut.
I was the guy that your daughter was supposed to blind date. But do you know that even I did not attend the blind date because my heart is with
aku nak juga
and you think my secretary is shit? Huh? Have you worked with my aku teringat nak tengok.
Dan aku nak juga Shin Gui-hee buat kemunculan kembali.
Betul ke kan? We need to see Gui-hee one last time.
Tolong lah.
Betul. Actually kan, kau ingat tak masa episod 4 ke 5? No, 5 ke 6 yang masa dia kata, okay, kalau kau menang MVP, kalau kau menang, masa Tae-Moo create the fake award nak bagi Hari konflik, dia nak pilih event mana. And Hari macam tengah bayangkan, kalau aku pergi ambil Best Employee Award ni, aku kena bawa family aku. Tapi aku kena pergi dengan Tae-Moo. And then nanti mak aku yang kenal aku. Kau ingat tak yang dia scene tu? If the ending is that scene, tapi semua orang dah tahu apa cerita, that would be so cool, man. She actually gets to go to the podium, take a gift for the best employee from her boyfriend. It's pretty cool lah if that would happen.
Yeah, man.
Sebab dia dah shoot dah scene tu. Tapi yang dia bagi kat kita adalah scene dalam, kepala.
Dalam minda.
So it's pretty cool if that were to happen.
Tadi aku lupa cakap scene yang aku suka bila macam dia pergi kedai makan yang macam conteng-conteng apa semua tu. She introduced president. He is my boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah, I think that was a big step for their relationship.
Aku punya komen satu je, aku tak suka apa yang Tae-Moo buat. Dia kata dia belanja semua orang Sunday kan. Like to me, to me he should have belanja everyone punya meal. Tapi now I remember what he said.
That's what he did. He belanja everybody.
Dia kata makcik bagi Sunday kat semua orang sebab saya akan bayar semua orang punya meal. Yeah. Misremember.
That was cool.
Tak, Tae-Moo ni suka buat benda macam tu. Dia punya show off kan. Dia kena show off depan Hari tau. Aku baik hati. Aku belanja semua orang. Tapi kena dengan girlfriend dia je. Orang lain dia takkan buat macam tu.
Tak, dulu dia buat Hari rasa uncomfortable. Sekarang dia buat Hari suka.
Betul.
Because she knows he is not trying to impress anybody. She just macam he is a nice boy daripada orphanage. So macam bila dia terasa dia nak buat, dia buat. So it's pretty cool lah.
Alright.
Kau ingat tak scene? Last one. Kau ingat tak scene? Dia orang main basketball dengan budak-budak. Lepas tu Seong-Hoon komen, "Uish, penat sial, dah lama tak main dengan budak-budak." Itulah penat. Lepas tu macam, lama dengan budak-budak je kot, takkan kau dah penat. Lepas tu Seong-Hoon pandang Tae-Moo macam, fuck aku dah tak fit ke sekarang. Itu lawan dia. Benda tu meaningless. Padahal itulah selalu pergi gym. Benda tu meaningless. Scene tu tak ada pun tak apa. Tapi aku suka the fact that Tae-Moo pandang Seong-Hoon, Seong-Hoon pandang Tae-Moo macam, fuck asal kita kena titik ni.
Tak, tapi scene tu is the first time dia orang sit together empat-empat dan semua orang dah on equal level.
Correct. And the best part is that scene was shot at the orphanage where Seong-Hoon was from. So it was pretty cool.
Tapi kita tak sempat tengok Young-Seo feeling dengan sekretari Cha pasal budak-budak ajak main basketball.
Itu betul.
Jatuh. Okay, dekat sini.
Kita dapat apa yang kita what we were meant to get was the fact that she said mak I bercerai, lepas tu I duduk kat sini, lepas tu I tak suka ni, I takut ni. That was what we were meant to get. Sebab kalau dia nak comel-comel, dia nak make-up tu, kita dah dapat 3 episod lepas, 4 episod lepas, okay? Itu tak, jangan komplain. Itu kita dah dapat.
Awak takkan lupa dah.
Tiba-tiba nerd tu jadi macam The Rock. Dia jadi macho gila babi.
Yeah, man.
And then abang dia yang konon-kononnya handsome tu sampai sekarang still awkward macam tu lagi. Tae-Moo kena belajar macam mana nak.
Dia nak buka awet depan, dia nak buka baju depan awet pun awet tu macam tak apalah, awak masuk dalam bilik. Tak apalah.
Tak, yang best je. Awak okey ke? Awak nak tengok?
Lepas tu awet tu macam tak apalah, dalam bilik. Lakat dia. Alright, soalan seterusnya adalah Tarmizi. Apakah pendapat anda tentang asal-usul sekretari Cha akhirnya diterokai dalam episod ini, serta bonus subplot Young-Seo gradually warming up kepada Tae-Moo melalui satu bright video tentang sekretari Cha tengah feeling. Silakan.
Okay.
Video tu bodoh saja.
The highlight point of this episode is the highlight point of this episode is Young-Seo jumpa dengan Mother Superior church orphanage tu. So macam it's nice that macam actually this whole orphanage punya exposition ni secara tak langsung macam it's acting as nak bagi tahu bahawa macam keluarga Kang ni is actually decent. Mak ayah dia macam orang baik, apa-apa semua. Atuk pun adopt somebody, apa-apa semua. So it's macam bagi kita like, oh, dia orang ni bukan tipikal orang kaya yang tak sedar diri apa-apa semua. Dia orang ada soul. So sebab tu macam menguatkan aku punya perception dia punya grandfather ni sebenarnya okay. Cuma dia just macam keep on the dark banyak sangat So and then we get the asal usul Secretary Cha ni, but it's not much about the asal usul, but it's more like macam Young-Seo to understand the relationship between Secretary Cha dengan the Kang family ni. So menjawablah persoalan kenapa Secretary Cha ni begitu rapat dengan keluarga Kang ni. Dia ingat dulu just sekadar employee saja. So kenapa macam call malam-malam jawab, oh because he's actually part of the family. So and then macam I like the conversation between the mother dan Young-Seo, and I like that how Young-Seo behave walaupun anak orang kaya apa-apa semua, but she was very respectful to the mother. And like macam the mother, bila mother tu cara dia cakap, I'm not sure macam dia ada cakap tak dia suka Seong-Hoon. So it's like macam your punya bakal mother-in-law approves of you. So it is a big thing lah kan, bila macam your punya pasangan punya mak ayah macam approves of you, likes you, apa-apa semua. And then macam bila dah ada that conversation, kiranya macam the misunderstanding tu resolve lah. And then lepas tu dia cuma nak confront dengan Secretary Cha apa-apa semua. Satu lagi scene aku suka, Young-Seo minta gambar Secretary Cha masa budak. That was macam very cute, very apa-apa semualah. And then subsequently tiba-tiba minta bribe daripada Tae-Moo. I thought macam Tae-Moo nak transfer duit.
Aku pun ingat Tae-Moo nak transfer duit sebab dia dah bagi kita red herring. I bankrupt 20 juta I'm 20 million in debt because I took an overdraft because I'm living on my own. So aku macam that setup is mahal pada aku. I really liked it because that line buat kerja 2 kali. Kerja dia adalah macam asal kau tiba-tiba tanya aku pasal overdraft account. Oh, there are still a lot of things about me that you don't know. So pretty cool. And that overdraft account is a huge thing, especially for someone yang in her position. Alih-alih setup dia adalah bribe. Oh, 20 juta. Ambil kau bagi video babi ketuk tatak kaki kan. I miss you so much. Aku rasakan, aku tahu macam mana dia record benda tu. Kau rasa dia pakai patung or something like that. I don't think Secretary Cha would do that if he was in front of Tae-Moo. Not yet lah.
Betul.
Sebab it's also a credit for Tae-Moo, which macam nak bagi video tu dekat Young-Seo.
Dekat Young-Seo, betul. Like he knows that this video would be valuable for her. And proven immediately. Dia tengok, okay, settle. Aku macam wah, dia transfer 20 juta. Steady.
Pretty cool. Cara dia buat berlapis-lapis. And then dia macam surprise, trick you. Betul lah kan. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen kedua kita ini dan kita bakal membincangkan segmen menarik kita yang ketiga. Alright, jadi segmen menarik kita yang ketiga ada 3 soalan ada 2 soalan. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Jamal. Apakah pendapat anda tentang subplot Bos Yo yang confess kepada co-workers dia bahawa dia sebenarnya in a relationship dengan Mr. Guy. And then style gila tu, Mr. Guy confident dalam episod ni, dia buat dia punya drink tu untuk boss dia.
Itu that is why I love this series. Everybody have their fucking moment.
Epic.
Aku tengok situ macam wow. Terus sebab aku rasa kalau kita susun karakter in terms of like how lekeh. When I say lekeh, not in a bad way. I'm just saying that kau ni kan karakter yang paling tak apalah sebelah lah kau. He is probably at the bottom. Not because he's the worst character, but because macam we know he macam tu kan. Dia macam asal kau ni, adakah kau lelaki tua yang hopeless dan desperate dan apa benda. Something like that, you know. We would even say Ju Yong as macam okay lah kau still comel. It's just that kau over the top. So bila dia buat scene, dia buat Presiden, aku macam wow, benda tu kau tahu tak kau nak rehearse payah sial.
Tarian dia tu bro, tarian tu.
Tak, aku rasakan bila dia macam Tae-Moo tau. Bila dia happy, dia punya confidence stable. Dia macam kau buat benda poyo gila babi, aku tak boleh benci kan kau sebab kau earnest, dia earnest tau. Tapi kalau kat dalam office, nampaklah dia tengah nak control, nak maintain distance kan. So I like the fact that the way dia punya kantoi, sebab dia kan mulut banyak cakap. Sebab dia insecure. Aku rasa dia insecure, simple je. Tapi bukan dia
silap hantar WhatsApp group.
Dia silap hantar message tu. Aku macam yang kantoi tu, dia message babe. Aku macam lepas tu semua orang kat dalam tu macam lepas tu dia pun macam la fuck,
kenapa hantar dekat WhatsApp group?
Kantoi sial. Itu memang lawak tu. Sebab dia okay. This is an interesting scene. Kita punya reaction to this scene, kita gelak, kita cheer, kita celebrate. Kita gelak sebab lawak, kita cheer sebab yay, another couple. And kita celebrate because yes, this is another character yang kita tahu dia side character. Tak nampak dia buat-buat, tak nampak dia ni, and when he's on the screen, when he's in the scene, he does what he needs to do. And then now he gets his piece of the pie. Okay? Compare this scene with assistant director Shin tersalah upload Penguin punya GIF masa kat dalam floor Forecasting Love and Weather. So kau tak boleh nak celebrate benda tu untuk assistant director shit. Faham tak? You cannot give him like finally you have your kantoi lovey-dovey moment in front of everyone and then go awkward tapi kau comel. We cannot give him that. So this is two series doing the exact same kantoi punya scene. In different settings and different premises, but very for the same effect, tapi you get very different reactions. So this is it lah. This is the key difference lah. This is why kita buat bedah VP, I think, because kau nampak benda ni daripada the first 2 episodes, and benda tu dia maintain 10 episode.
Keeping up the energy is hard. By the way, pendapat kau tentang Mr. Guy wanting to take it to the next level by telling diorang punya same level punya yang masuk GoFood at the same time nak cakap kita couple lah. Lepas tu Bos Yo macam tak ada, kita tak boleh bagi tahu. And then dia tarik muka bro. Dia tarik muka kat
tak, dia bukan tarik muka. Dia bukan setakat tarik muka ni, dia merajuk. Can you please tell Miss Yo?
Kape. I'm gonna go for some kape.
Itulah wasiat. Dia tunggu Mr. Guy, can you please tell Miss Yo? Lepas tu dia jalan. Suka hati kau, aku tak peduli. Aku rasa I think it's I don't have an issue with that. I think for their generation and that stuff, that kind of senior stuff, I think it's fair. Because if you work in corporate long enough, you kind of know macam ni geng-geng staff yang dah kerja 5 tahun. Ini geng-geng staff yang baru kerja 3 tahun. So ni adalah geng-geng staff yang dah kerja lebih 10 tahun. So dia punya lawak kot lain. Dia orang akan kata, itulah masa lunch akan cakap, itulah Guy, kita dah nampak dia 10 tahun dah. Tak kahwin-kahwin lagi, tak apa pun, tak siapa lah. So that kind of thing happens, right? So he and her are not thinking about Tae-Moo, none of that bullshit. We're just thinking about our circle. So I thought that was very relevant lah, because dia punya insecurity is coming from that. I'm old, aku tak promoted, aku tak menang award, tak pandai macam hari, my ideas are not getting taken up. I okay je, tak complain pun. Complain lah tu babi. So selamat aku best. So he is that character. So bila dia betul-betul berjumpa hati dengan orang yang betul-betul suka kat dia, and dia orang okay je nak sorok, and then bila team dah kantoi, dia macam team dah tahu. So like what else do we need to be afraid of? Kan? And I think that he did it in a way that is quite over the top, because that's the theme of the series. Tapi I think it's kind of cute because only his character can do that shit. Tae-Moo tak boleh buat benda tu, Hari tak boleh buat benda tu, dia punya Nadzru tak boleh buat benda tu, teammate lagi seorang tak boleh buat benda tu, no one else in the Young-Seo tak boleh buat benda tu. Only he can pull it off. Dah lah dia buat benda tu right after dia tunjuk kita dia buat air.
Dynamite
benda air. So I think it's fine. I don't have an issue with that at all. I just feel that I think he's doing it because he knows he knows his partner akan macam, he wants to get the partner out of the zone where I'm in control, I am the alpha lady, you know, everything will be revealed on my terms. I think he wanted her, I want you to show the whole world that you love me. I kind of feel that that's what his motivation is. And if she does do that, even a little bit, then I would cheer for him. Sebab I think I want to see that. Macam, dia akan betulkan spek dia macam, yelah, aku suka kat kau. Macam, yeah, she's in the office. Aku rasa dia nak benda tu je.
Dan apa pendapat kau tentang yang paling junior tu? Mabuk-mabuk nampak Tae-Moo dengan Shin pegang tangan.
Aku rasa
apa pegang tangan lah tadi. Dia pegang tangan.
Aku rasa okay. Honestly, masa scene Hari dengan Tae-Moo kena kanta dengan Atuk dia kat luar restoran tu, lepas tu dia orang cepat-cepat tarik tangan, and then dia orang keluar kan, lepas tu dia kata, dia orang kan pegang tangan. I was half expecting for her to go, hey, hi Mr. Chairman, hi, did you know that your cucu and Hari was holding hands? I was really hoping for that to happen.
Kan?
Sebab kalau benda tu jadi memang lawak gila habis. But everybody aku tak tahu apa dia tu tak jadi. Okay, and aku rasa again aku membedah
punya karakter sama dengan who's jadi.
Yes. Yeah. And she is doing it so well, even though she has less screen time. So it's not her fault, it's not the actor's fault, it's not the director's fault. I think it's the writing punya fault. Karakter dia tak ada apa pun banyak benda pun. Tapi benda dia
endearing daripada yang besar floor. Floor tu macam bitchy, complain. It's like,
and then the best part is bila she says a line in this series, line ni semua relevant. The line pushes Hari to do something, the line pushes Mr. Guy to do something, the line announces or starts the inciting incident for something to happen. That's it. So this writing is solid tau. Okay, kau ada 10 line je, tapi 10 line ni kalau tak cakap 10 line ni, sini tak boleh jadi, sini tak boleh jadi, sini tak boleh jadi, sini tak boleh jadi. So you have to really get the line right.
I think macam dia both ni in the different series playing the same type of character. Only difference dalam BP is in line dengan the show's punya tone, dan macam she is macam macam ada some contribution to the plot point.
Yes.
Dalam floor kita macam nak sayang kat dia macam awkward, being macam sort of funny tapi in a very serious overall punya show. Dan
tapi dengan of the show which make it
the contribution dia terhadap the main plot zero.
Betul.
Tak. Okay, in fairness, aku rasa contribution dia for the main plot flow besar. Tetapi kita tak appreciate sebab how director. Korang tak tahu ke Hakyung dengan Siwoo couple? Serius lah? Aku dah agak dulu. Disebabkan scene tu happen, senior forecaster lalu. Oh shit. So senior forecaster cakap, aku nak bercerai. Macam mana semua orang boleh tahu aku nak bercerai? Taklah, kita tengah sembang Hakyung dengan Siwoo couple lah. Oh fuck. 2 scenes later, Siwoo tengah makan. Wah Siwoo. Wah bagus ah. You couple dengan Hakyung ah. Wah lah weh. Satu kriteria dengar. So contribution dia besar in that sense lah. Tetapi it's cheapen. Benda tu jadi murah. Benda tu jadi murah.
Betul.
Sayang sangat.
Wasted lah.
Yeah, wasted. Serious.
Yeah. Aku sedih sebenarnya that flaw is flawed. Macam api lah.
Aku rasa the show was supposed to be about flaws. Tetapi kita tak sangka yang the flaw of the show is the thing that
box
is
down. It box down.
Everything down.
Kita simpan untuk flaw.
Kita simpan untuk flaw bitching session.
Aku rasa kita kena cakap sikit hari ni. Satu, sebab kalau kita tak cakap, nanti flaw punya session kita akan kecam. Besok kita akan jadi boring. So kita buang sikit sebab this is the best place to buang. Kita rasa positif sebab ni. So nanti kita floor tu adalah sedikit entertainment. Kalau tidak nanti aku marah,
Kau tahu aku tak
marah,
tengok lagi.
Nick marah, Syaz
Aku tak
marah.
tengok lagi. Aku tak tengok lagi
Kau
because
tengok
I
lah,
am
kau
dreading it. I'm
Kau tak
dreading
tengok
it.
lagi?
Nick,
Tak,
aku
aku
tengok kau
tengok.
tahu kenapa? Sebab I don't think I can watch 4 straight episode, another 4 straight episodes yang kat Netflix. Faham
Brace
tak?
yourself.
So aku tengok
Two
ada 2
times.
episod sekarang.
2 times speed.
Kau tak nak buat 2 kali. Yes. So
Kau
kau kena Okay, fine, kau tak nak. Okay, I'm cool. Sebab kau kena faham, bila aku tengok satu, aku tengok floor dulu, betul aku cover dengan 25-21.
Oh, okay. So
So
kau
kalau
ada,
floor tu tak best,
Yeah.
kalau floor tak best 25-21
kau
cover.
ada palat cleanser.
Ah.
Kepalatan terhilang.
Yes,
Kepalatan.
betul. Thank you very much. We will use that now. Okay. Kita dah ada teori Brazil, teori kimchi, palat cleanser. Kenapa? Bila siri, bila director, bila writer, bila studio, bila network buat palat, kita perlukan palat cleanser. Yes. Benda ni real korang. Kau ingat review ni senang ke?
Yes bro, bukan senang nak tengok K-drama at 2 times speed ya. Pasal kau ada 4 jam of K-drama sebelum kena review.
Tak, itu satu. Dalam 2 times speed, bahasa kita tak faham, nak kena baca subs.
Baca subtitle.
Baca. Next time kalau kita tahu Nick tengah buat 2 times speed punya ilmu ni, kita kena mention, Nick, kau tahu tak? Nick, kau esok free tak? Nick, kau.
Aku nangis. Alright, soalan terakhir untuk malam ini adalah tentang Tarmizi. Apakah pendapat anda tentang pendedahan oleh Yura bahawa dia sengaja couple dengan chef Min-woo 7 tahun dahulu walaupun dia tak berminat semata-mata pasal dia jealous dengan Shin Hari dan dia tak nak tengok Hari bahagia. Kelakar gila tu bila orang petty macam Yura ni accuse that Hari is petty. Dia cuba merosakkan hubungannya kini bersama Min-woo.
Tak, okay, dia accuse Hari petty tu satu. Sorry Amizi. Aku paling tergelak ayat dia adalah, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not petty like that. What the fuck?
Macam, you are being petty right now. You are
petty right now. You are petty for the last 7 years. Bodoh gila.
Dia macam tak ada filter, dia tak perasan lah.
Agak.
Hari kau petty lah, tapi aku tak tahu yang aku ni petty macam mana.
Okay. Sebelum aku give my thoughts, of course kita kena bercakap pasal Yura. Aku cuba nak understand the chronology dulu. Okay. 7 years ago, Min-woo couple dengan Yura. Okay. And then Yura cheated on Min-woo.
Yeah, betul. Before going
Yura
overseas. Cheated on
Yeah,
Min-woo.
going overseas 7 years ago. And then have an affair, cheated on Min-woo. Lepas tu baru break up dengan Min-woo. And then fly overseas, Min-woo sorang-sorang and Hari pun datang. So 7 years tu just friend.
Yeah.
So cukup 7 years. And Yura datang balik, sambung balik.
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Something
the
like
chronology. That is the chronology.
Yes.
Alright. So maksudnya macam Hari knows Yura cheated tapi tak bagi tahu. And then the reason Hari tak bagi tahu apa cakap?
I think she's not that kind of person ke apa? Jamal apa
She's
dia
not
jawab?
that kind of
Dia
person.
cakap,
Tak silap aku dia kata, it's none of my business. You should tell her, Min-woo yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
Dia tak nak get in the way of. She did feel like she did not want to get in the way of it, get in their way.
Yeah, walaupun
Okay.
dia cinta Min-woo throughout that 7 years. So dia tak nak guna tu sebagai punca. Korang break up, lepas tu kau couple dengan aku. Macam tu ya.
So kenapa Yura macam belittlekan Hari tak cakap dia punya affair?
Tak, sebab Yura nak Hari jahat. Yura rasa Hari ni petty. Tapi Hari tak buat benda petty dengan menceritakan dekat Min-woo yang Yura cheated. So Yura tak puas hati yang aku dia ingat dia Hari petty tapi Hari maintain cool. Lepas tu still and Yura dapat Min-woo tapi Yura still rasa she lost, faham tak? Because Hari tak buat macam tu. So tu yang dia geram tu.
The petty comment comes out yang sekarang Min-woo dengan Yura dah together. So dia kata, kenapa kau petty sangat? Kau nak pecahkan hubungan kita sekarang.
I mean that could be true as well.
Yeah,
That could be true as well.
I think that is the interpretation.
Padahal dia
macam
dah
aku-
move on dah apa semua.
Sebenarnya Hari dah move on kot. Hari dah move on.
I think Nick is right lah sebab Patty because Yura because Hari yang got Minwoo the GoFood punya ravioli punya produk tu. So it could be that.
So
tapi
Yura just perasan je lah.
Dia ambil perasan.
So okay, this is my
pasal
my
dalam
thoughts
interview kan semua cakap I wish they are a couple together. Semua orang komen kat YouTube video Minwoo dengan Hari tu. Diorang cantik lah sebagai couple. So tu yang dia maksud by petty. Everything is out of Hari's control. She did not edit that video. GoFood release that blooper reel. So macam bagai gila, petty pala otak.
Kau tahu tak Yura patut couple dengan siapa? Kijun.
Maybe macam Yura is this universe punya Kijun.
Yes.
Okay,
in a different body, yes.
My thoughts about this is okay, talking about subplots kan. Yang aku buat research pasal writing apa semua, so what I belajar is subplot it have to macam matters to the main character, or macam in some way dia akan advancing the plot, ada some influence on that. So which means that macam it's a subplot that the audience will care about it. So if you want a subplot that for me lah, this is totally aku punya opinion lah. Orang lain mungkin lain lah, sebab macam this is explain why aku macam on the Yura Minwoo subplot ni aku rasa macam tak cukup screen time, because it is important, because Minwoo is important to Hari. So macam sepatutnya you have this subplot macam sedikit time time mungkin macam tak cukup dah untuk this 12 episode, tapi kalau dia buat 16 episode, the other extra 4 or 3 might be macam boleh digunakan untuk tambah sikit screen time, macam nak explain what is the relationship, macam Minwoo ni dia kenal macam mana, Yura ni kenal macam mana, how actually macam is it macam Yura ni dulu best friend dengan Hari ke, and then they fall out and then jumpa Young-Seo and then berkawan dengan tu apa semua, and then macam why Minwoo chooses Yura over Hari, mungkin some flashback, but because macam they just mostly benda tu berlaku off screen or in the background, so it just macam take the words of apa yang dia cakap tu lah. So for me sebab tu macam aku jadi macam for Minwoo dan Yura punya plot point ni, aku sekadar macam just Minwoo just somebody that Hari likes, but like somebody else, dah bertunang nak get married dengan somebody else, and then one more thing, because yang the concert tu which macam dah kira macam make Hari feel at peace, that with, she will never get semua dia dah redor dah. So that's why macam aku punya ni I could not get my emotional invested to this subplot dah. Sebab yang lain macam subplot kalau ikut this and then, but I think also diorang punya subplot ni macam agak serius. So you cannot macam put much humor sangat lah compare to the Secretary Cha punya subplot, to the Mr. Guy punya subplot. So subplot tu you can add the comedic humor, tapi untuk Minwoo dengan Yura ni macam kalau you add the comedic punya element, dia jadi macam off place lah. So I think that's why macam screen time dia pendek. He just macam act as macam baggage untuk Hari to overcome.
I like the fact that they are doing it that they were doing exactly that, and dia tak flash out benda extra yang kita tak perlukan. Dia tak buat macam Hari pergi lepak makan dinner dekat Minwoo sebab dia tak tahu nak dinner kat mana, lepas tu dia lonely, lepas tu dia nak usah Minwoo je. Dia tak ada scene minggu boring-boring WhatsApp atau ajak hari pergi makan and then macam share something about their past. Dia tak ada benda scene macam tu. Benda yang dia bagi adalah
aku afraid ada scene macam tu tau. Thank God tak ada.
I tengok tadi aku pun takut sebab kita tak perlu at this point masa kita tengok episod 10 ni, kita tak rasa yang we need any more information about Hari dengan Minwoo punya backstory, Minwoo dengan Yura punya backstory, Yura dengan Hari punya backstory. We didn't feel like we are missing something. We just needed to know why Yura tak puas hati and where is it going. Kita tak rasa macam kenapa ada siri, kenapa ada 3 segi ni. Dan sebab benda tu is very fairly well established. Benda tu dia tunjuk, dia tak cakap. Dia tunjuk Yura punya pettiness dekat dinner lunch ramai-ramai dengan kawan yang Young-Seo defend Hari. Lepas tu dia continue benda tu dalam scene dekat hotel bila Tae-Moo first time jadi boyfriend Hari kan. And dia upgrade semua orang punya bilik. So dia gunakan all these situations yang very natural progression daripada character punya decisions to use it to flesh out not the backstory between Yura, Hari dengan Minwoo, but rather Yura punya character and Yura dengan Hari punya dynamic. Benda tu, that is economy man, that is brilliant. So bila dia gaduh dengan Hari kat dalam tu, kenapa kau nak jumpa aku ni? Ayat Yura simple je, aku tak puas hati kat kau, kenapa kau still nak kacau hidup aku, kenapa kau still nak kacau hidup Minwoo? So Hari jawab, aku tak kacau hidup kau kena faham Minwoo macam ni. Dan kalau kau macam ni, kenapa kau sampai sekarang tak cakap kat Minwoo yang aku curang dengan dia, pop Minwoo masuk. Settle. Serious shit, settle. So bila Minwoo tengok Yura tengok Hari, lepas tu Hari cakap kat dia, I can understand why she is behaving like this since you are behaving like this. Tak apalah, korang kena settle sendiri, dia belah. Damn, aku rasa benda tu ekonomi gila babi ya. How the fuck? So dia tunjuk Minwoo sikit, dia tunjuk Minwoo dengan Hari a few times, they flash out the character punya interaction to establish. So that's it. Dia tak ada macam, oh aku kenal Minwoo 20 tahun, oh aku kenal Yura sebelum kenal Minwoo. None of that shit. So this is economy. So sekarang ni kita just kena tengok, kalau kita nak tahulah, so what did Minwoo say to Yura after that? That's it. So kadang-kadang aku rasa mungkin kita tak dapat pun sebab katakanlah Tae-Moo kahwin dengan Hari, Minwoo dengan Yura datang sama-sama. That's it. That's the only resolution that we need from that. Because that subplot has done its job.
Because this is Tae-Moo dan Hari punya story. So for me, I'm focusing on them. So that subplot memang cukup makan apa-apa semua is fine. Tapi kalau you tanya aku about that subplot, for me it's just itulah nak kata ianya cukup makan. It's not bad, but I tak emotionally involved on that subplot.
Correct. I think we would have been emotionally involved if there was more Tae-Moo versus Minwoo. But I think the writers did well to not further it beyond Minwoo tumbuk Tae-Moo, lepas tu Hari cakap kat Tae-Moo fuck off. Sebab kalau dia buat lebih-lebih, then kita akan nampak karakter Minwoo ni macam Kijun. Ya Allah, kau ni rimasnya. So dia in a way dia tak rosakkan cerita tu dan dia tak rosakkan karakter tu. So karakter tu dia salah faham, dia pergi buat benda a rush of blood to the head, dia pergi tumbuk Tae-Moo, and then tengok-tengok dia ingat dia dah save Hari kata fuck off. Terus dia macam okay aku chill, aku tak boleh buat apa, aku tak betul. So it's kind of nice kau buat macam tu. So ada a bit of suspension, ada a bit of tension hanging, tapi dia tak cheapen the character by making him clingy lah, by making him this lah. So indirectly saying that dia punya effect on Hari tak besar. Sebab macam kau cakap Mizi, lepas scene dia pergi tengok konsert tu, okay lah, aku dah move on dan aku dah tengok fireworks in Tae-Moo's eyes. Padahal Tae-Moo yang nampak fireworks in her eyes, tapi tak apalah.
Completely move on, dia tak ada macam
correct.
Dia tak ada macam Hakyung yang asyik macam kena cakap balik,
kena lagi. Tak apa, aku buat, kau pun buat. Kita akan ungkit floor.
Asyik nak bercakap kan, because I'm having 10 years relationship, of course lah I under see him as a friend apa semua. Bullshit lah.
Aku rasa Flaw is the Why the Last Man of K-drama for this year.
Oh, why?
I hope not. I hope not, but it feels that way because
It
in
feels
all
that way.
honesty, Why the Last Man tak ada a good first 5 episodes lah. So kita kena bagi flaw benda tu. Tetapi kita boleh katakan, kita boleh speculate yang flaw dia tengok Why the Last Man, lepas tu rasa benda ni lah yang kita nak buat. Lepas tu dalam the next 8 episodes dia terus buat Like the Last Man. Lepas tu dia baca Reddit komen, fuck! Lepas tu okay. Ada lagi 2 episod ni kita tukar. Kita tahu. This is not a train kutuking flaw, but you know what?
Terjadi pasal it's naturally flawed.
It's naturally like that. Dia macam weather benda ni.
Tiba-tiba kan. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah 3 plot menarik tentang episod Business Proposal minggu ini. Sekarang kami bakal membincangkan harapan kami untuk finale hari Isnin depan. Alright, so I think at this juncture I'm just there for the ride. I cannot wait to see them finish this on a high. I cannot wait. So apakah harapan korang untuk finale Business Proposal minggu depan and the eventual Mondays di mana kita tak ada Mandalorian atau Business Proposal? Perasaan dia sama macam dah tak ada Mandalorian, dah tak ada Business Proposal. So kita mulakan dengan Tarmizi. Silakan Tarmizi.
Just bring it home.
Yeah, man.
Apa?
Or rather, bring Hari home and to Seong-Hoon, just take Young-Seo home. Tak payah pergi hospital. Balik home straight. Young-Seo, Seong-Hoon, please tengok bedah ni, okay? Go home, take it home straight, no hospital. Alright, no hospital.
Lepas tu dia dah sampai kat rumah dah, dia dah ready tutup lah. Lepas tu tiba-tiba terdengar, oh my god.
Kau jangan tu. tak busy. Aku rasa it would be funny. Diorang tengah diorang baru nak start make up, tengah hot and steamy, lepas tu tiba-tiba dapat message. Message tu datang daripada, oh my god, sebab apa? Nak minta nasihat daripada Young-Seo. I just met this man, I think it is destiny. Lepas tu macam dia pandang Seong-Hoon, awak ni semua orang lah destiny, babi betul lah. It could be that lah. I think that might just be the ending for them.
Okay.
Bring it home, man. That's a nice one.
Silakan Jamal.
Aku setuju dengan Busy, but I hope Atuk will not disappoint us.
Come on, Atuk.
Please,
come
Atuk,
on.
do the right thing, do the meta thing, and also please fight Seong-Hoon's father. Young-Seo's father, and get your step grandson home also. She also want to make great grandson for you.
Itu je lah. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen kita malam ini guys. Terima kasih kerana menonton dan join us next week di mana kita bakal membincangkan finale Business Proposal. I think hari Rabu juga we're gonna be using the same slot. So I'm gonna move things around. I think floor might be the Monday. And then floor might be the
panas
Monday.
lagi kan. Tengok panas lagi.
So it's gonna be Floor on Monday, Superman and Lois on Tuesday, and then Business Proposal on Wednesday, and then Moon Knight episode 2 on Thursday. Esok kita akan bincangkan tentang Moon Knight, so join us dengan kita semua akan jadi gila membincangkan tentang orang gila. So itu saja untuk malam ini guys. Majulah fandom untuk negara. Bye guys.